Somebody's got a treat that everybody else wants. I don't know what these flowers are that they're all going crazy for, but they seem to love them. This is what they look like if anybody knows. I mean, they're closed up right now. I think these are the ones from yesterday. But they grow on these long things that come out from a center like this. There's a massive broadhead skink in my shed, and I'm wondering if he is trying to get my babies. Barely make out his head right there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't have a lot of projects on schedule today. We just got home from church and running a few errands. My boyfriend, however, is putting at least the wood of the roof on the chicken coop today. And I did get the chicken wire the other day, so maybe we can get the fencing on. I'm not quite ready to put them out there yet until I know it's 100% secure. And I want to get some bedding for the bottom and some other things. At least I can let them out of the tub that they're in so they can do some free ranging and roaming around, but still be safe. And I don't have to sit there with them. So everybody is doing well today. You guys saw them this morning when I gave them some treats. And throughout the day when I'm home, you know, I just bring different things to see what they like and what they don't like. And they actually really liked the hot peppers I brought out here. It's very weird, but okay. So yesterday, after I stopped recording, I decided to go ahead and start some more seeds. And at this point, I don't remember what I planted where, but I do remember what I planted because it's the only seeds I've got. So I've got some sunflowers, a couple different squashes, some zinnias, some more basil, thyme, spinach, dill, a couple types of peppers in there, and some cantaloupe, and some other flowers, some sweet alyssum and things like that. Nothing's come up yet, obviously, because I just did it yesterday evening. But what should have been up by now is what's in here, and nothing has come up. That was all my big seed stuff. Watermelon, squash, things like that. Those were from those seeds that I am fairly certain I killed with the heat. The rest of my seeds, which was actually a lot, was in this big bag here, and they have all been emptied into the chicken pen. Instead of just throwing them away, I wanted to give the chickens an opportunity to find them, eat them, poop them out. This bedding here, when I change the bedding, will go into the chicken coop. And like I said, I'll be doing a deep litter method. So deep layers of whatever bedding you have available. I'm also going to be using them as a composting in place sort of thing. So they'll get all the kitchen scraps, the garden scraps, and things like that, and they'll create compost, and hopefully it's a never-ending cycle if it works right. So what I did show you guys in the last video was me sprinkling these microgreen seeds in here on this wet paper towel, and we already have a ton of sprouts. So we should have greens that are able to be eaten by the chickens in another day or two. And in this container is where we put the pea seeds. I doubt there'll be any sprouting on them, but you know, it's always fun to check. Oh, look at that. We have some sprouts. Well, at least the one. Cute. All right. That back in there. So we were just at Home Depot to get the lumber for the roof on the chicken coop, and I've been hearing about this, you know, through social media. This is probably something more for my other channel, the plant room. But I saw at Home Depot they had the White Knight and the Pink Princess. Both plants there. So for less than 20 bucks, you can own an infamous Pink Princess philodendron. Listen, you guys, I know it's crazy, but 2-3 years ago, those plants, just the nodes, no leaves, no roots, just the nodes were selling for the hundreds, maybe even close to thousands. So to see them in big box stores now, it's pretty cool. I would have gotten them, except, I mean, you guys have been around long enough to know that I just kill the plants. That's not to say that I will never get the plants, because I probably will. If I'm being completely honest with myself, I probably will. Just to try. But I haven't been very good at them, so at this point, I have other things that I need to be wasting my money on. Here's a little version of the skink. They're hanging out around here, which makes me wonder if they may eat small chicks. Should probably look that up. I need to do some better securing if they can. Yeah, so basically they will eat anything that they can get, including small rodents and birds. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure this situation out. They can also crawl very well, so this wire kind of draped over the top, you know, with openings here and there, that's not gonna work. These guys will crawl right on in there. Hopefully he'll get pecked to death, but they are a little young. So now I've got to figure out how to secure my chickens from the giant skink. Looky what I just found. Our first ripe blackberries of the season. Some for myself and some for my chickie boos. Oops. Ow. Lots of thorns. Lots and lots of thorns. I don't know if these are, I don't know what type of blackberries these are. They could be brambleberries. I'm not sure what the real difference is. Look at that. Let's go see if the chickens like them. I thought they said the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I just ate the darkest one. That ain't sweet. Got the roof coming along. Figuring out a door situation. It's so very exciting. And they're looking at them. Haven't tried them yet. I feel like if I was a chicken, I'd be munching down. That skink is over here now. Where you at, little buddy? Gotta be extra vigilant. Just thinking. I'm so ready to get the chickens in the coop. And I'm so ready for so many things. I think that God's been teaching me lessons that I haven't even been realizing. Like lessons in patience. I was never a patient person. In fact, I was referred to as compulsive, impulsive. There's a mental health disorder that I was characterized by. Impulsivity was something I struggled with. I had no patience. When I wanted something, I want it right now. The last 10 years, I've had to be patient for a lot of things. And I didn't even realize till I was walking around the yard thinking about all the stuff I can't wait to do, knowing that the chicken coop may not be finished today. Beforehand, that would have caused me a great deal of internal discomfort. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've come a long way, and I'm grateful for these lessons. I'm grateful for this newfound patience. So this tarp, I'm laying over this area, hoping to suffocate all the weeds. This stuff is so hard to get through. I showed you guys where I cleared that from that tree to back right about there. I cleared out stuff that looked like this, and it was very hard. It took me all day. I'm so glad to have it done. But I'm hoping by placing this over top, and it being the heat of the summer, it will suffocate and kill off a lot of this. So once it does it here, I can move it back until we can get the equipment that we need to actually clear the land. I thought I was going to be able to do all this by hand, and I probably could, but it would take forever. Not that I'm in any rush. We don't have a house to move back here or anything yet, but it's just a lot of hard work. Machines do it so much faster. Check out Prince over here. This is my Regal Shields Alocasia. Man, it did so well over summer last year. It was the biggest, most beautiful, most healthy plant. And then winter came and my boyfriend ripped it up out of the ground. It had rooted into the ground last year, but the winter would have killed it back anyway. But it was still here on this, and then this rotted back. You can see, ugh, gross. So I actually pulled this top off. It had started falling over and it was all mushy. And I didn't think it was going to, it didn't have this shoot on here. It was just a mushy bleh with a little tiny spike coming up. So I pulled it off there, stuck it on top of the dirt there, and it's pushing out new leaves and a pup. You can see Miss Dramatic over here. Is this from my water? My variegated peace lily. That's another thing they had at Home Depot. Not that type of variegated peace lily, but the domino, like the other one I have in the shed. They have those there now. Ooh. Wow. That was a big guy. Well, good morning, everybody. Obviously, I have an infection in my jaw.